Hi everyone, I'm Michelle from ManicTalons.com. Earlier this week I posted a Ruffian manicure using loose glitter, and I had a few questions about how I keep my glitter clean when I do manicures like this. So I decided that I would throw together a quick tutorial for you. First things first, I have gone ahead and prepped two nails with my base coat and my color coat. In this case I'm using Couture's Red Carpet. But really any soak-off gel will work for this. And I'm then using loose glitter to do the Ruffian manicure. The glitter that I'm choosing is Artsy Fartsy Crafts Silver Holographic. You can see it has a really pretty hollow sheen to it. And the other things that you will need is your top coat, a stiff brush. This is the e.l.f. concealer brush that I use for cuticle cleanup. And also a dotting tool, a small amount of isopropyl alcohol, which I have in a dapping dish here, and a paper towel. And then you'll also need something to mix on. I normally just use this paint palette that I picked up at a local hobby store. So let's get started. To begin with, you'll take a little bit of your glitter and just tap out some of it into whatever you're mixing on. Doesn't need to be much. And once you've done that, you're going to add a few drops of top coat. You don't want it to be extremely runny. I think normally a drop is all you really need. The goal here is to have a very thick glob of glitter to work with. But you definitely want to use the top coat because that's what keeps the glitter from getting out of control and ending up all over your nail. Once you've done that, take your dotting tool and mix those together. If you notice you need a little more top coat, if you've gotten a little crazy with the glitter like I have, then go ahead and add just a little bit more to mix in. And it's also worth noting that I tend to always go crazy with the glitter. I'm definitely a huge fan of glitter. Okay, and again, just mix that together. Okay, so once you have a good glob of glitter going, then pick some of it up on your dotting tool. As you can see, I have a nice glob going there. And at this point, you're going to want to dot it onto the nail, not exactly where you want it, but close. And you want that glob to kind of transfer over. It'll look bad. It'll be just, for lack of a better word, a glob. And get that along the nail, kind of in the area that you want it. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to fix that in just one moment. Once you get it on the nail, you're going to take your brush and moisten it just a little bit with the alcohol, dabbing off any excess. And now you're going to take the glitter and just tap it and push it into place with the brush. Very gently so that you don't end up getting too many holes in the glitter. But push that along the edge of the polish, being careful not to get it onto the cuticle because you definitely don't want top coat pooling there. Wipe your brush as needed. Okay, so I think I've gotten it pretty well up to the cuticle edge here. And you can see I pushed it a little over. That's fine. That's why we're using a cuticle cleanup brush. So I'm just going to come over the top here and clean that up just a tad. Now, you'll notice that there's a very rough edge here. I'm going to use the exact same brush, again, dipped in alcohol, and I'm going to use a swiping motion like you would to do a French tip to kind of move the glitter around. And just push it into submission. As we all know, glitter likes to get everywhere. Just ask my sons, they're constantly covered in glitter. Drives my husband nuts. But I personally don't believe that there's anything that can't be made better with glitter. So there it is. Now that it's where I like it, then I will go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds in LED or 2 minutes in a regular UV lamp. And then I'll top coat over the top of it just to seal the entire nail because there's no top coat on this part of the nail at this point. And that's how I did the Ruffian manicure without it getting out of control. But you'll notice I still have a naked nail. The reason I left this one naked is because this is also a great way to do a glitter French tip. And I wanted to go ahead and show you how to do that as well. Same principle. This time we're going to just glob the glitter right onto the tip of the nail. This one's a little easier because you don't have to worry about the overflow onto that free edge that can be so frustrating. And once you get it where you want it, you're going to use your brush the same way and tap it into submission. And you'll notice I'm tapping very lightly because I don't want to cause bald spots in the glitter. See, if you tap a little too hard like I just did, you can get bald spots there. And once that is done, add a little bit more alcohol to your brush. You'll want to keep it a little bit wetter for this one. And then I'm going to flip my hand over just so I have a better angle here. And again, just massage the glitter and push it to where it needs to be to create that nice curve. And I don't have as much tip as I normally would. I'm still waiting on this to grow back out from these bad breaks, so if you'll just excuse the lack of length on this. And once I have it where I want it, I'm going to actually go back and fill in a little bit towards the tip here where it looks a little bit raw. And there you go. If you like a deeper tip, if you want a little bit more along the edges, you can definitely do that. It's all in what you prefer. But once you're done with that, again, you'll cure the glitter layer in 30 seconds LED, 2 minutes for a regular UV lamp, top coat it, and you're done. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing you on the blog. Bye-bye.